Okay, so are we live? I just want to set this up. All right, let me check if you're live now. So, just want to hear if the volume is all right, because it is all right. As I just wanted to see if the volume is all right, if the video is all right, and if we are live after a while. Hey, how is everybody doing? Welcome to Make It Happen Monday. I know, I know it's been a while. I've been lost from a couple of weeks, but no excuses. Look, I was just busy and lazy. That's not good. Now, so we are here. We are here right now. How is everybody doing? Please, if you can hear and see me properly, tell me in the comments and tell me in the comments how's everything going. How was your weekend? I know I do have a few investors or people who are in the investment space, in the real estate space and finance space, people who are looking to invest in real estate or real estate professionals. Tell me, how is the market going? How are you seeing the market? If you are investing, tell me, what are you seeing? What are you looking at? Because I want to talk about a really important thing right now, because what I've been seeing in the market regarding all those different kind of assets that are coming up and people advertising different kind of assets. I want to get this out of the way first. There is no one size fits all strategy. Let me repeat that again. There is no one size fits all strategy. No matter, what do I mean by that? No matter how good the product is, no matter how good the return is, it is not going to suit each and everybody. The strategy that is working for you might not might not suit your friend, might not suit the other person, might not suit me. So it's not one size fits all. And that I've been talking to so many investors right now, and my role right now is to explain them what is good, what is not, what is right, what is not, what are the pros, what are the cons, if it's good for you or not, good for your long term, short term strategy or not. But with those different products going on in the market, like NDS, I love that product. I love, especially Anna. She loves that. Um, she's been in the NDS space and she loves what the product does and how it affects our vulnerable society in Australia, our vulnerable community in Australia. But at the same time, investors, there has been so much bluff going on. There has been so much bluff going on. There has been so much wrong advertisement going on regarding the yields, regarding the numbers, regarding the guarantees of NDIS, and it just feels sick looking at all that. Because at the end of the day, NDI, National Disability Insurance Scheme, you're dealing with very sensitive people, and first, there is so much money getting wasted in the industry, in the market right now because of NDIS. You have no idea. Investors investing in NDIS, mom dad investor especially, with all that hype that came in, mom dad investors started investing in NDIS with little to no money, and getting into assets and properties which are worth actually nothing. And then after they get the property, after 3, 6, 9 months, 12 months of holding with zero income, they're selling it on loss. Why is that happening? Because of, number one, the information. There is not enough information on the market right now. There is not enough right information in the market. People who are selling NDIS don't know exactly what they are doing and what they are selling, just copy pasting what they are looking in the looking in the advertisements and ads and other companies doing, which is creating such a mess. It is just devastating. And I don't know. It's there needs to be something which can control what's happening in the NDIS investment space. Number one, the numbers, the exaggerated numbers which are being shown with which are being advertised is full of shit. But look, due to less knowledge, due to not knowing much about it, people are investors, mom dad investors are just getting sucked into it and throwing money which is going to waste. So number one, you got to do your own due diligence. You got to understand what it is and talk to somebody who has been in NDIS, who understands NDIS before investing into that. That is the number one question coming up. And secondly, look, when I was saying not w- it's there's no one size fits all. It's because if let's take NDIS as example. Look, NDIS might have high yields. NDI is a good investment, but at the same time, it might not suit everybody's short-term and long-term goals. So you got to understand what your goals are, what you want to achieve, what you want to build before investing in any kind of investment. Just like that, co-living, high-yielding property, amazing. We are in a housing shortage right now in Australia, and it is, I believe, is a very high yielding, very lucrative investment which can give you the return that you're looking for. But at the same time, is it good for your goals? Is it good for your short term and long term goals? That is the question. So we gotta understand, we gotta plan what our goals are, and according to that we gotta go out and invest. Because, and I've been seeing the advertisement which are going on. Somebody is advertising NDI, somebody is advertising and co-living as the best investment, somebody's or advertising household and packages as the best investment, somebody is advertising established residential properties as the best investment strategy, somebody is advertising commercial properties as the best investment strategies. And just like earlier today, I saw an advertisement of somebody saying the best not advertisement, the best kind of investment that you can do, or the best kind of investment portfolio you can build are holiday rentals, Airbnb. So what does that mean? Look, if everybody is advertising different things and they're saying this is the best investment or the best strategy or the best strategy to move forward, um, then what actually is the best strategy? We gotta think about that. If all of these strategies are the best strategies, then which one is the best of the best strategy? So the reason, if somebody's advertising NDIs or co-living or house and packages, it might have worked for them, and they know how that strategy works, and they help you build up through that. If somebody um, investment strategy was getting into established residential real estate, it might have worked for them. If somebody's strategy is commercial or uh, holiday rentals, so that has worked for them, and they know how to build up a portfolio or cash flow or wealth. They know how to build wealth through that strategy. So that means there is no right or wrong strategy. You got to figure out what works for you and what does not work for you, what aligns with your short term and long term goals. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to do you want to build passive income right now so that you can have financial freedom, or you got to build wealth long term so that you can retire easily, you can retire with the wealth, you can retire comfortably? What do you actually want to do? Some people just really want to build up that cash flow sooner so that they can leave their jobs and travel. They want to spend time with their family. They just want to be location free. And financial freedom and location freedom, and these kind of goals are what they're looking at, and that's why they want to go for those high cash flow, high yielding properties to start with, or to build up their portfolio. This is their investment strategy. So look, just like every single person is separate, their goals are different, their lifestyle is different, their financial situation is different. Because of all, their personality is different. Just like that, their investment strategy is different. One suits one person, the other strategy suits the other person. You got to think regarding that, think about that. So I've been focusing on that a lot uh, recently, to help people understand what their goals are and what do they actually want to achieve. And once you know what you want, then we move forward according to that. So yeah, so there's no one size fits all, there's no one strategy fits all, there's no right or wrong. Depends, right or wrong depends. So it totally depends, but there is no right or wrong strategy. It just depends how you do it and what do you want to achieve. Sometimes the right strategy can go wrong just because you didn't do it right. So you got to do it right, but at the same time, you got to understand what strategy works for you. What are your goals? What are your short-term, long-term goals? Do you want that high yielding, high cash flow investment portfolio, or you want to build up that capital gains? You want to build up that wealth in the long term, and then enjoy your retirement, enjoy your life. Look, Grant Cardone, he does like $100 million, 200, $300 million, $500 million deals. His strategy is cash flow. He buys whole buildings, he buys the whole complexes, 100 units, 70 units, 200 units, and he builds up that cash flow. He's like, cash flow is king. And I understand. I know cash flow is king. Yes, you got to have that capital gain to build up that wealth, but at the same time, cash flow is king. We got to have that cash flow. If you don't have the cash flow, that's a bottleneck. Then you're gonna have caps on so many things, whether financially, whether building up that portfolio, that you have no idea. So I'm gonna leave you with that this week. That think about what your short-term and long-term goals are. Once you figure that out, what do you actually want right now, tomorrow, 5 years, 12, after 12 months, after 3 years, after 5 years, after 10 years. If you understand that, then you build up a strategy accordingly. Don't just buy into products, buy into your goals and buy into the strategy that you actually want to, that actually gets you to what you actually want. So I'll leave you on that. Hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next week on Make It Happen Monday.